in Kentville in 1952, Ardie Hopkins grew up on the family farm in Woodville. Her sporting career began at Central Kings in 1963, where she played on the soccer, basketball, badminton, volleyball, and field hockey teams. It was the beginning of a long and admirable career as a multi-sport athlete, coach, and statistician.
I met Ardie back in the late 80s when I moved to the Valley and started participating in sports myself. It didn't take long to realize that Ardie was an amazing athlete, 100% commitment to things, totally talented in what she was involved in, and a real team player.
After graduating from high school, Ardie attended Nova Scotia Teachers College, where she played badminton, broomball, field hockey, and volleyball. She was particularly skilled at volleyball and was selected to be part of the Nova Scotia volleyball team that competed at the 1971 Canada Games in Saskatoon.
Ardie Hopkins is a wonderful person. I grew up with her from high school right through college, and since then, as we were mothers and adults, we just worked together and played together and had fun.
In her adult sporting career, Ardie played softball for many different teams. She also played ball hockey in the Berwick and Canning League, broomball in Brooklyn, and also learned to play golf and ringette.
We grew to be really, really good friends. From softball, we went on and played broomball and did very well on that. We won the provincial championships and eventually the Atlantic championships. And Ardie was always so supportive, great athlete, never looking to be the star, but really backing up the team. She was just so solid that way, and supportive on and off the playing fields. Just loved playing with her.
I had the privilege of actually playing with her on a few teams, such as ball hockey and broomball, softball, and just thoroughly enjoyed that. It was a privilege to be on the same team as her.
In March of 1990, Ardie played on the Nova Scotia Selects broomball team in the Atlantic Championships. Team Nova Scotia went undefeated in the tournament, and Ardie was awarded Team MVP and Top Scorer awards for round-robin play.
She made some miraculous saves in some of our games, and one in particular I remember was at the Atlantics, and this would have been at the end of our careers. I was trying to carry the ball up the side, and they got it away from me, and I had a wide open net, and I was sure they were going to score. Ardie appeared out of nowhere, flying through the air as she does, and dove and made the save. And because of that save, we went on and won the Atlantics that year.
Ardie's commitment to sport runs deep. Besides being the athlete herself, she was very committed to making sure others were also engaged. The support for her own children growing up and making sure they had those opportunities. She was a transportation person, made sure people or players got where they needed to go, and her involvement beyond that in the officiating capacity is just amazing.
As an athlete, Ardie never gave up. Never gave up. She always did her best. She was a great sport. Didn't matter if we won or we lost. She was the same person.
Since retiring from active competition, Ardie still finds herself at the rink most weekends during the winter. She's been the timekeeper and scorekeeper for Central Kings boys and girls hockey since 2000, and continues as scorekeeper for the Bage Junior A Valley Wildcats, the U16 Valley Wildcats, and the U11 Western Valley Spartans.
I just think of her as the timer for hockey games. You know, she just endless hours to that.
In later years, Ardie turned to coaching the sports that her three children were involved in. In 1989, she coached the Berwick Novice B Ringette team to a provincial championship. That same season, she received the Outstanding Coach Award for the Berwick Novice team. In 93-94, she helped coach the Berwick Novice 1 hockey team to an undefeated season. Ardie Hopkins wore many hats in her athletic career. But according to teammate Lita Totten, she was truly an unsung hero.
That's a term that I would use for Ardie, just because for Ardie it's not about her. It's her opportunity to be there, but it's there in support of the others as well, and just making sure everyone has that outcome that's desired type of thing. And she didn't participate for personal recognition. She was a team player.
It's just a dedicated athlete, and once she couldn't play anymore, she always found a way to help out. So it's just the kind of person Ardie is, a great friend.
In recognition of a long and varied athletic career and her many contributions to sport following her career, the Berwick Sports Hall of Fame is pleased to induct in the athlete category Ardie Hopkins, the true definition of a multi-sport athlete.